Hi guys, so welcome to my video. I'm wearing a jacket, a winter coat, see? I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me turn the camera this way. Yeah, see my winter jacket. Don't ask. It's cold. It's like, not really that cold, but it's interesting because it's snowing outside, and I'm wearing a winter coat in my room, and it's 9:30 at night, and it's cold. I think it's because the window, like, there's not a lot of curtains, even though there is, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's cold, so I'm wearing a winter jacket, so don't judge, okay? Anyway, so I just wanted to make this video to give you all a semester update on me. It's December 4th, it's about 9:30, so I finished my last class at 6 something, and then I got food, and I was gonna video, but it was snowing, and so I didn't feel comfortable videoing in the snow because I do well to walk in the snow, so videoing in the snow would just not have worked out. It was hard to walk. It wasn't snowing so much that the snow covered the ground, but it takes a lot more concentration to walk in the snow. As I already mentioned, I'm gonna get one of those laners that you can put around your neck to hold your phone / iPod. So if I get one of those and it actually works, I will do some videos in the snow. Once I feel comfortable traveling in the snow, which I currently do not, but if I do, I will do one of those for you guys, so you can see what it's like for a blind person to travel in the snow. Anyway, back to my video. So, and I apologize. Excuse me. I've had some migraines today, and my eyes have been interesting, and got a lot of things going on today, so my voice is kind of interesting today. Excuse me. So yeah, I apologize for that. Anyway, so semester update. Oh, by the way, my roommates are having some company over, so they're really loud. I apologize for that too. Sweet mates, actually. Alright. Oh, and they also said they put a dent in the wall, so I don't know what that's about. I just heard this giant boom, and then it was crap. I put a dent in the wall. So I don't know. Okay. They're very loud. So semester update. So I'm going to take a seat here. Once again, I finished my last class about 3 hours ago, and I had my last anatomy class yesterday morning, and I took that route that I normally take, and it was about the normal 7 o'clock in the morning. Very peaceful route, and it was just kind of sad, I was thinking, I almost made myself cry, because honestly, I've come really far, from the first part of the semester when I literally thought, okay, how am I going to do this? I wanted to go home. The first week I came here, I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get to college? How am I going to get through college? I mean, I can't even walk around by myself. Like, the first week, I literally could not go anywhere, on my own, and it took about 3-4 weeks, probably even longer. Even now, there's some places I don't like going on my own. I will if I have to, I just don't like them, or don't like to. But part of that was just me having to learn more independence. I had to learn how to ask for help. I've never done that before, really, with a lot of people. I've never had to really be like, hey, random person, can you help me? So I had to learn how to do that. I also had to learn how to, if I was lost, I had to learn how to not panic, how to keep myself under control. That was a big thing I had to learn. I'm doing very well this semester. Finals are coming up in a day, so tomorrow is like a study day. No classes. Today was like the last official day of classes. There's study sessions and all that I'm going to, but then after that it's just kind of a free day, but not really free because you have to do stuff. Just no classes, so yeah. But I'm doing really well. It's kind of a relief to get the first semester over with. I can't say I'm done yet because I've still got finals, but I mean, honestly, I've come a long way from high school graduation to here. There's a lot of things I haven't done yet. I haven't figured out public transportation. I haven't figured out how to do the buses, find addresses. There's some stuff I haven't done. I haven't gone to Walmart by myself. I haven't taken Uber. There's a lot. But for the most part, like, I think I'm doing very well, considering that I didn't do anything on my own, before I came to college, and then coming here, I'm able to get food on my own, which, granted, it's literally, like, I crossed the street, pretty much. But hey, it counts, I'm able to go across the street to get food, and, like, it sounds stupid, but, like, the first time I walked the routes on my own to my first class, I remember my first time I walked to anatomy on my own, I almost cried, because, just that whole sense of, like, I can do this, I've got this, and it was just, like, so awesome, just to have that, like, that knowledge that I can do it, and that everyone that had told me that I wouldn't do it, or couldn't do it, they were wrong, and I was just like, yeah, people in your face. So, that's another thing, too. So I thought coming to college, I would kind of lose that anger with people that I have. I have this really, really bad anger with people that think I can't do something. And it's honestly, it's made me stronger, because I want to prove them wrong, but it's also bad, because it pushes me so much, so hard, that it stresses me out. And it's gotten worse in college, because no, I don't see the people, so I don't have as much anxiety. But when I go home, I see those people. And especially over Christmas break, I'm going to see those people for a month. And I'm like, crap, what am I going to do? Because some of those people, I am not going to mention names, but they know who they are. They might even be watching this channel, I don't know. But if they are, then I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, people have doubts, which I understand. I don't blame them for having doubts. I can't blame them, because they've never they don't know a lot of blind people that have been successful in college. My hometown doesn't. So I can't blame them for doubting. But they don't know how to do it to where it's empowering to me, I guess. So, like, the song Never Enough from The Greatest Showman, and also the one that's like, what's it called? This Is Me. Yeah, This Is Me. That's like, those are my jams right now. Well, actually, they've been my jams for, like, ever since The Greatest Showman came out. Just because, like, that's so me. Just because, like, with the whole disability aspect, and people just telling me that you're not going to make it in life, you're going to fail. I mean, like, in 2 days, I applied to the OTA program, and I'm freaking out. Don't know how they're going to feel, don't know what they're going to do. I know they've never had a blind student apply to this program particularly, here at this college, and I don't know how they're going to feel. I've talked to some people in the department. I haven't talked to, like, the chair of it. I try to stay away from that, because I don't want them to assume that I'm, like, trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm blind. I don't want that. I don't want them to pick me because I'm blind. I want them to pick me for me, but I want them to be aware that I'm blind, because I don't want to go in. I'm sorry. I don't want to go into it with them worrying that I'm not going to be able to keep up with the sighted people. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I will be able to or not. I hope I will. I don't know. But I want them to be honest with me, but I want them to give me a fair chance. And so we have to have an interview in, like, April, May, if we pass the first round, where she's just filling out an application. They go by grades, which I pray, like, a lot. I'm praying a lot that I make it into the grading round, past the grading round, to the interview. In this interview, I'm going to just explain to me, like, hey, I'm not asking for special treatment at all. I don't want that. I'm just telling you, give me a fair chance. If blindness were not an issue, would I still be able would you still consider me an applicant if blindness were not an issue? I'm not saying that they will do this, that they'll say, oh, look, she's blind, so she can't. Because I don't know. But that's something real I have to consider, so it kind of worries me. That's one of my big things is now that the first semester's over almost, I've gotten into college, I've actually made it with my life so far. It's not going to go downhill or uphill, really. It's just kind of going to go in a straight line of kind of like it is now, more worry, more stress, kind of heavier, I guess, kind of like rain, kind of, because I'm still climbing this mountain of, like, blindness fears, I guess, because I still have the world, like, telling me that I can't do stuff. I've gotten out of the valley, I can tell you that much. The valley would be home. I'm not saying home was, like, horrible, that it sucked or anything, because it didn't, but, at home I had a lot of people. Here it's not too bad, basically because I can ignore those people. I'm not around them constantly. I can, if I don't want to be around people, literally, I can just go in my room, shut the door, turn off my phone if I want to. I don't have to see people. I don't have to talk to people. At home, I couldn't really do that because, if you're at school, you can't really just hide or run. I guess you can go to the bathroom, but people are always there too, so you can't really do that. So yeah, this semester's given me a lot more freedom, as far as, walking independence-wise. As I mentioned, I don't know, did I mention? In one of my videos, I think I mentioned I'm getting a dog, so that's gonna be great. I can't tell you, like, that's gonna be so awesome. So, that's gonna help a lot with my independence, but also just the idea of, I think my emotional health has gone way better. Physically I'm doing better. Yes, I've got more migraines, so that aspect of physical health is not doing well. With pain-wise, honestly, I'm struggling quite a bit with that. But physically, I'm able to go to the recreation center. I'm able to rock climb. By the way, I love doing that. I would video, but I'm kind of worried that it would crash into the wall and break, so I don't want to do that. I'm very slow at it, but I just started doing it, like, about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3, a while ago. I've only done it a couple times, though, because I've been kind of busy. But yeah, I like doing that. I like hiking. Physically, besides the migraines, I'm doing pretty good. And socially, I'm doing great. I've made a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances. I don't feel like a loner anymore, as much as I did in high school. There are other people that, like, literally walk past and ignore me, but some of them will actually come up and talk to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that person just came up and talked to me. Like, I was eating dinner tonight, and I was so excited because, like, I was eating alone, but someone came up, and actually, like, 3 people came up in a big group, and they said hi to me, and I was like, thank you, and, they were done eating. They would have joined me if they weren't, but they were done. And, people don't realize how good that makes you, like, how happy that makes me, because I'm like, okay, someone actually said hi to me, like, oh my gosh, like, that didn't happen in high school. Like, very rarely did that happen. People would actually carry on a conversation with me, like, random people, and another thing, too, people actually identify themselves here. So they'll come up to me and they'll be like, hi, Gretchen, it's so-and-so from such and such class, or hi, it's so-and-so, and then I'll say, oh, well, which one? And they'll say, oh, I'm from, wherever I know them from. And so, and they're very willing to help. Like if they don't know what to do, they'll say, okay, what do I need to do to help you? How do you prefer me to help you? So they're very, and these people have had no education on blindness skills or etiquette. It's not like they have a class on blindness skills, which I wish they did. That'd be cool, but they don't. So they don't have that, but it's just them, So I think college has helped me a lot grow. yeah, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around a lot in this video. With that social aspect, I'm getting out more with people, mainly because I don't live in the middle of the country anymore, so I can actually go places. I've got the blind people back. Go blind people. I love blind people. We're literally, we FaceTime. The internet's helped a lot. Go Wi-Fi. I love Wi-Fi. Listen to Spotify. I FaceTime my blind friends. We hang out sometimes. We're gonna hang out this Saturday. I'll try to video. I'm very excited because I don't get to see blind people a lot. So this is kind of a big thing. I'm actually about, well, I mean, we're kind of in the same area now, that I'm in college, so we can actually hang out now. So it's kind of nice. I get to be around blind people for once in my life, for a long time. I've been kind of waiting. So it's kind of nice to get that break from sighted people. No offense to sighted people, they're great. But I need that break, you know? I need that break from constant pictures and visual looks, and I need that time to rant and complain, and that's not all we do. We have fun. I need that just relaxing, you know? It's kind of like you see a lot of times, or if you have a disability, it's like when you're with your friends that have a disability, you don't want to be around them all the time, but when you are, you can kind of relax a little bit, because you're going to have that common ground of disability. So you don't have to be the odd one out. You're not the only weird one, as the world would refer to you, or, you know, you're not the one that's visually, you have a visual handicap, whatever they prefer the term to be. That's how they say it too. Do you have a visual, no, what's your, are you blind? How blind are you? How much can you, are you legally blind, or how blind are you? And I'm like, I'm all the way blind. And they're like, oh, so like you can see like colors? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, you're colorblind. I'm like, yes, colorblind and other like totally blind. They're like, oh, so you're like darkness? I'm like, no. So they get really confused. Anyway, sorry, off topic. Yeah, so let's see. I talked about the emotional, spiritual, yeah. Spiritual health's doing pretty good too. I haven't found a church yet, that I've explored some, excuse me, but I haven't had a lot of chance to explore on my own. I've been to churches with friends, but the problem is they all start a little bit later here, so I'm not used to that, because I get up early, so I'm used to going to church at 7, 8 o'clock, and they start here at 10, 11, the ones that my friends have been taking me to, which it's great, it's fine, I don't mind, but it's I like churches that start earlier, because I like to get church, I like to have church in the mornings, in the early mornings, because then if I have stuff to do in the afternoons, like people hanging out with or whatever, I can't do that, you know? So yeah, I like that. I need to find a church. But here on campus, there's been a lot of ministry groups I've hung out with. I've tried a lot of them. It sounded like a food bar. I've tried a lot of ministry groups, like a buffet. I would like this one and that one. But no, so I've tried them. There's a couple that I really like. One of them is a small group. It's literally, there's 7, 8 of us. I don't know. It varies. But I love the book of Revelations. It's one of my favorite books of the Bible. I love studying the end times. It's kind of my thing. No particular reason. It just kind of is. I don't know. And so, ironically, that's what we're studying next semester. And I got asked to lead or help lead. So I'm very excited. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. God's helped me a lot with my spiritual growth. I think the whole social aspect, my whole life, has improved with college. Aside from the pain of migraines, but they always say that if one thing improves, your fitness or whatever, your everything else will improve, and that's so true, because my emotional health has helped, or has grown a lot. as far as like coming from depression and all that, as it's like not there. Now sometimes it's close, but it's not like crap, you know? So that's kind of nice. As far as the academic work of this semester, I've had a lot of, as I mentioned, accessibility issues. That's just a blindness thing. I will have to deal with those next semester as well, like all my life. That's just a blindness thing. I will have to say it was a lot easier than I would have expected. Not the academic work, but the accessibility issues that I had to deal with. I was thinking I wouldn't get anything, so it's kind of nice that I did get most of the stuff. However, it was kind of hard because the stuff that I thought would be super easy is the stuff that's hard. Like, I can't apply for housing, or I can't fill out a room reservation for the library, or I can't read my email from the website. We have like a portal we can go in for the university. I can't read that. I have another way to go around that, so I can still get my email, but it's like, wow, that should be easy. I can't get that. There's a list of stuff I can't do. It's crazy, but hey, the good part is I've got all my books. I've got a computer, a scanner, a Braille note, which I am like, woo, Braille note touch, GPS, iPod, which is my own, but hey, it's an iPod. You know, technology-wise, I'm doing really good. It may take me like 10 years longer to figure out stuff because I don't know how to use half this crap. I don't know how to use a scanner very well, but I'll figure it out, you know. I honestly, it's like the semester's almost over, and 2018's been like really great to me, honestly. You know, I came from like knowing nothing, being freaking out. Like, I cried. Like, the first day of college, I cried for like 6 hours. I didn't sleep the night before college. I stressed out. I almost threw up. Luckily I didn't. I just almost did. I had someone walk me to class. I sat in the middle of the room. It was anatomy. I was shaking when I walked to class because I didn't know what to expect. I heard that college sucked. Everyone said that college sucked. They were so wrong. So for any of you who are blind or have a disability who are going into college, I'm here to tell you college does not suck at all. If you had a really sucky high school experience, or even if your high school experience was great, college might be great for you. Now, if you messed around in high school and like screwed up your life because you went to parties, college might still be great for you because you might still party, but don't screw it up, please, because this is your life. So if you don't want to succeed in your life, you just want to go party and all this, then don't come to college, because college is your education. I'm not trying to be your mom. I'm trying to be a college student telling you don't screw up your life, because that's kind of the point of college. Like, you're gonna get a career and you're gonna do all this stuff. So and that's another thing too. If you have a disability and you don't know if college is for you because of your disability, like, do a lot of research. There's a lot of people out there who have disabilities who will literally be happy to talk to you. You can find them online. Literally ask around. Like, post on YouTube. Be like, hey, anyone know about this? You don't have to say your name. Just say, I mean, it'll come up with your name if you have a YouTube channel, but you can say, hey, I have a friend, or hey, I was wondering if anyone knew anything about such and such disability, if there's college students out there who have whatever the disability is. I've done that with a couple YouTube videos myself. I said, hey, does anyone know of any blind occupational therapists out there? I don't know if there is any. I assume there is. I hope. I need to talk to them. So if you are watching this and you know of someone that is, please, like, tell them to watch my video and then comment so I can talk to them. Or, I don't know if there's private messaging on YouTube, but they need to talk to me, or I can talk. I don't know. I need to find someone. Because going into a career plan like this, with a loan, being a person with a disability and going into it alone is kind of scary. I will not lie to you about that. So it's kind of scary. Yeah. All right. So what else was I gonna tell you guys? Something else important. Oh, about the okay. So that's another thing. If you have like a learning disability or any type of disability, talk to the disability services at the colleges that you want to go to. Don't wait until orientation day. Literally, you can call them, you can email them, you can find them on the website. Before you even apply, like, talk to them first, because they're the people that are going to determine if you're going to succeed or not at that college. Because some disability offices, they're required to be there by law. That's it. So, keep that in mind whenever you search for colleges. They're required. That's all they do. So they're just going to do the minimum. They're not going to go overboard. They're not going to do anything that they don't have to do. So like, you can't sit there and go, well, I need this. I know the law says this, but I need. They're going to say, well, we don't have to. And they're going to come up with every excuse not to do it. And I'm not saying my college is like that at all, because trust me, they are not like that at all. So if any of you are considering my college, they are not. They go beyond everything. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here. Because, trust me, I came from a high school, and I've talked to other people from other colleges with disability services that did not give two craps about their students. I'm not going to say what colleges, but yeah. So if you want to find a college, talk to the disability services first. And figure out what you need, figure out your accommodations. For me, some of mine are just like extra time on tests, the usual. One of the things I will say, a lot of people assume that I get audio formatting for my tests. That is not the case. Nor do I get audiobooks. I get electronic braille. That's how I prefer my books, and that's what they provide me with, because I read better in braille. I can do audio, I just don't like it. I take that back. I did do a couple audiobooks. That was just because we tried to do electronic braille, it just didn't turn out too well. That was our only option. It was a 6 to 8 week class, so that was kind of a time crunch there. But they'll do everything they can in their power to make it accessible. So if you have a problem or you don't know what to do, like, literally go talk to them. They'll help you. I wouldn't be here without them, because they literally, the first week of school, they walked me to all my classes. The second week of school, they walked me to all my classes. Third week of school, I should have known the routes, but they still walked me to all my classes. Orientation, all those things I had to do during welcome week, someone was there. They made sure I had nothing to do with this. I wasn't even in the loop. I didn't even know who I was meeting from day to day. I was just told, show up, someone will be there, you'll be okay. And so I showed up, and somebody was like, hey, I'm so-and-so from wherever. They weren't even from the disability office. They were just random people that volunteered to help me. And this was welcome week. So that was just so welcoming. Obviously, it was welcome week, but, it was just so nice to have those people there. So they take care of you. And they kind of know how much, if you don't need their help, all you gotta do is say, hey, I don't need the help, but thank you. But if you do, feel free to ask. They're not gonna get mad. Trust me, it's okay. I've asked for help a lot on stuff I should know, but I don't. I literally asked like 6 times one time where a room was, because I had a feeling where it was, but I wasn't completely sure. So I said, hey, I'm sorry. Can you explain where that room is again? And they said, okay, come on. So they showed me again where it was. And instead of them explaining it to where I could possibly get it wrong in my mind, we walked it and they let me explore, and there we go. that's another thing too. If you're blind, you gotta trust the person that's guiding you. Explain to them that you want to explore stuff, but also explain that if you're going to be in legitimate danger, such as getting run over by a car or falling down a flight of stairs that your cane might miss, or, something like that, let you know. But trust the people. They're going to be there to help you. So that's my semester update. So far, I think I got everything. I'm trying to think through the fountain. They put flower. They take the flowers out of the flower pots, and they put different types of flower pots there now. I'll have to show them to you tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow. Sometime when I walk over there, if it's not covered in snow. So I will show you that. Sorry, I've got the camera shaking a little bit. My hand's kind of angled. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so that's my video, I think. Trying to think. Yep, I think that's all. So once again, thank you for watching, and sorry that my voice sounds like this. I've literally been losing it for the last, 3 videos, so I apologize. If I have time, I'll try to do a video on blindfold not blindfold. That'd be weird. Blindfold the blind person. I'll try to do a video on blind woman. I almost said blind man. That'd be weird too. Blind woman's gingerbread house. I got a gingerbread house because I've never made one in my life. So I want to build one just for the heck of it. And it's going to fail probably. It's going to just not stay together. But I want to see how it's going to work. So I might video myself making one. It might fail. But hey, blind person making gingerbread, what do you expect, So if you guys have any good stories or good college experiences, or even bad ones, or even funny ones, that'd be great. So that's my semester update. If I find anything else interesting that I feel like I have to add, I will. Yes. One other thing. So whenever my cane tip broke, someone found me, emailed me, and literally brought it back to me. The little cane tip that broke off my cane at the beginning of the year, they literally brought it back to me. And it was cold and snowing, and they searched the ground for my tip for an hour trying to find it. And they brought it all the way back. And I was like, I don't even know your name. Can I pay you? And they walked away. So I don't know. I can't pay them. But, that's great, Someone is screaming outside. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Someone is screaming outside. Loudly. So someone brought that back, and that's how much people care. I'm not saying everyone cares on campus, because there are those people that don't care. But a lot of people in college actually give 2 craps that you're here. They're not like high schoolers. They're not immature. They don't kick your cane. They don't play cane soccer or cane jump rope or cane volleyball, which is highly unusual, but they do it. They also don't play cane hide and seek, or I just said cane jump rope. They don't do that. At least the majority of them do not. They also don't. They won't purposefully do anything to cause you harm. For me personally, they won't put anything in your way to make you trip and then laugh about it and run away. Because they're not that stupid. Because they know that you're here trying to get a job, get a career. They're here to get a job and career. And people are always watching, so they're not going to be stupid enough to actually do something that's going to cause them to get caught and be in trouble. Because if you do something stupid around here, everyone's going to, scream at you. Because you're messing with a blind person. Or you're messing with anyone, really. We're all kind of standing up for each other. So, if I heard someone, cussing someone out about something stupid, I'd be like, hey, what's your problem, That's another thing, too. There's always people watching. So I don't really have a lot of fear of, someone doing anything to me. Just because there's always people around. So I mean, not like on a personal level, you know, I don't have a fear of them, like, you know, putting something in my way or doing something mean to me, taking advantage of my blindness, just because there's always people, so they're not gonna, like, go around and just, you know, do things horrible. Yeah, so that's the semester update. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know, and I'm gonna try to video over Christmas, too. So yeah, I think it's like 10 o'clock right now. Let me check the time. There's my magic button here. If I can find the button. Okay, there it is.
It is 10:11.
Oh yeah, 10:11. Okay, I've been recording for like a while now. Alright, so that's my semester update. So far I'm making A's in all my classes. Yay. I passed my lab practical. And I about cried because I passed it. And I may or may not go home, and I'll make another video on that. What I may or may not do when I go home. Yeah. So that's my semester update. First year of college 2018. Gretchen Brown is almost done with the semester. Final day of classes. Finals are starting. And I am finished. Almost. So thank you all for watching. Feel free to comment. And, it's snowing outside. I hear it's like starting to come down pretty good. So, anyway, I'm gonna make some hot chocolate later. I'm gonna study for finals until midnight. So thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your night or morning. I don't know what time it is whenever you're watching this. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And have a good December. And God bless. Hi guys. So I got back from my last one of my last finals. Like a minute ago. Wow. So we had a little bit of accessibility issues, computer issues. So I got Starbucks. I spent like $6 on Starbucks. I don't normally do that, but I wanted Starbucks, so I got some hot chocolate. Hang on, that's a water bottle. I'm tired too. My whole idea of staying up until midnight that I said in my last clip, no. That was until 4 a.m. Don't do that. Ever. So, for any of you that are starting college that are watching this, don't stay up till 4 a.m. to study, because you'll feel like crap, and you'll want to drink hot chocolate and get a brownie, which I did. So here's my hot chocolate. See, here's the hot chocolate. It's cold and raining, so I got hot chocolate. And then here is my brownie. See, there's my brownie. It's in a bag. It smells really good. Yeah, so we didn't have any classes yesterday, so I went to Walmart. I didn't want a video because I had sorry, I keep saying it was my first time using a shopping assistant on my own, and so I didn't want to video that because it was like personal, and I didn't want to make a lot of the rookie mistakes that blind people make, such as, you know, doing it wrong and videoing, and, you know, so I didn't do it. But I had a really nice lady. Shout out to her if she's watching. I don't know if she will, but she seemed really cool. She knew a lot. She said she didn't walk around with blind people. She'd never done it before, but she was so chill, and she just used common sense. So go her. So yeah, using a shopping assistant is pretty simple. All you gotta do is just like wait a little bit. It took about 20 minutes or so. I was on a kind of a time crunch, but I still made it in time. I was with my roommates. We bought each other Christmas gifts. Well, I bought them Christmas gifts. Well, one of them was there. The other one was not. Then I went to Target, and I did not get a shopping assistant there, but I got my cat some toys, and my sister and mom some stuff, and my dad. Yeah, Starbucks. Gotta love some Starbucks. I'm just really tired, guys. My big final is tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning until like noon. It's like a 4-hour final. Once that's over, I'm planning on sleeping for a good, 4 hours. Probably not. I haven't slept for a good while. I mean, I slept like last night. From like, I went to bed at like 11ish, and I woke up at 6ish this morning because I had a class I had to get to at 9. But then So anyway, sleeping is not my friend. But hey, it's almost over. Keep telling myself that. I will sleep eventually. Go home, sleep, play with my cats, study leader dog stuff. But seriously though, if you're a college student, do not study till 4 a.m. in the morning. It is not worth it. You will be okay, I promise. And if you're not okay, then if you like stress study, like if you do this, if you go, okay, I'm not gonna study till 4 a.m. in the morning, and then you study the day before the class, and it's a big class like anatomy, don't do that, because you're gonna fail. Because you're not gonna remember it all, because it's one of those classes that kind of builds up. So if you're failing in the first couple weeks and you're struggling, go get help, because it's not gonna magically get better. So, like, if you're struggling, go get help. Go find a tutor. If it costs to get a tutor in college, and even if you can't afford it, find a way. I don't know how, but find a way. Yeah. So, get a job, or figure out something. I know for me, I have a tutor. It is free here at my college. They do like tutoring, but the problem is I had to have someone specific for me, because of my disability, because I have to have one person, because I have to learn it in a way to where they can explain it to me. It's kind of, I don't know, I learn in a very specific way. So I have to have a person that can explain it to me one-on-one, same person all the time. And with my college, the tutoring is free, but it's also whoever you get. So I got a tutor, one person. I went through the disability office for that as well. So once again, the disability office is great. They will help you with anything. They had a student worker stay over with me to help me with my online test today. It's like 6 o'clock. Actually, hang on. It's like, excuse me. Hold on. It's
It is 5:31.
excuse me, 5:30. It's 5:30. But they're supposed to be leaving at like 3 something this afternoon, and it's 5:30 and they're still here. So they help me with my work. So yeah. That's my semester update. Again, finally, hopefully. I might add some more. Depending on what I decide to do, I might walk around campus one more time. Depending on if it snows. We're supposed to get a lot of snow coming in like Saturday. So if we do, I will not video myself walking. But if I don't, then I will walk around and reflect, because it's a good time for reflection, you know? I literally spent like an hour walking around earlier. I was walking to class. It took me like half an hour. I was walking really slow. I was kind of enjoying myself, honestly. Then some guy asked me if I needed help, and it kind of threw me off, and then I got confused. And then I did need help because he threw me off. So I'm gonna eat my brownie, drink my hot chocolate, watch YouTube, because I think some people posted videos like Molly Burke and Joy Ross. So I need to watch some YouTube, catch up on that. Not study for finals because I've already done that enough. So, okay. That's my video. I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go do this, and then I'm going to clean, and then I will do a video once I get like the lanyard thing. I'm definitely gonna do a video on cleaning. I don't know how good it'll be because the camera's gonna be moving around, but I want to do a video on like blind cleaning and how I clean, because it's different from you guys. If you're sighted, I assume it's different. And if any of you guys are watching and you have other disabilities, like you're in a wheelchair or something, like, that'd be cool to see how you guys clean. Because, you know, like if you have, like, if you don't have any hands, or I don't know. You know, I want to see how you guys do that stuff. It's up to you if you post, or it's up to you. Just, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's like, I'm going off of like 3 hours of sleep. So, okay. Thank you all for watching my semester update. Pretty sure I'm doing good on my finals. I don't know. I'm gonna drink my hot chocolate, and you all have a very good rest of your week.